What if, instead of paying for our customers' health care, we didn't do that?
This is actually a pretty good series on healthcare in the US. I'm going to go around the joke and actually explain how this would work for a person. Essentially, when you have insurance, every month you're paying a premium. Either you or your employer is paying a premium per month. When you have healthcare, there's essentially two types of visits. There's an office visit where you see a doctor and you have a visit with them, and then there's a procedure. Depending on your insurance, when you go in and see a doctor, you either have a copay or the visit is subject to your deductible. So let's say a doctor's visit is $150. If it's subject to your deductible, that means that you pay for the visit until you've met your deductible, which can vary between $500 on the low end and $5,000 on the higher end. If you have a copay, then you just pay what that copay is every time you see a doctor, which can range between $20 to about $100. The more expensive your premium is, typically the lower the copay and the lower the deductible. Usually almost all the procedures are subject to your deductible. Meaning if you see a doctor and you need a surgery, you need a colonoscopy, you need an EGD, those are all usually subject to your deductible. Once you've met your deductible, then the insurance starts kicking in and covering most of the cost. However, most people now have what's called a co-insurance, which is a percentage. So let's say, for example, you're doing a procedure that's $2,500. And let's say you have a $500 deductible. Well, you're gonna have to pay the first $500. Now $2,000 are left. The insurance is going to cover the majority of those $2,000, but let's say you have a 20% co-insurance. That means you're going to owe an additional $400 for the procedure. So the procedure is going to cost you $900. Now you have to keep in mind that the doctor is legally obligated to collect the copay and to collect the co-insurance, because the purpose of the copay is to essentially de-incentivize you to go to the doctor, not really to collect money for the doctor. All right, hope that makes sense. Hope that helps.